Let us begin.
Time for a beatdown.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Nails the timing and stings him. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? The pressure is so intense here. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to goes for the super art. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Fires off the Shinku Hug to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets right in there. Shoots off a fireball up close. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to closes out the round with a fireball.
Round three. Fight.
Lands a punish counter for the first hit. What are both fighters plotting? Quick one in the pocket. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pressuring the situation with this super art connect. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Takes a trip. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the going on the offensive. Player 2 chases them down. Still slugging it out at this range. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Low heavy connected. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs them. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Going on the offensive. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown and super art on deck. Charges forward. Just goes for it at this range. Opt for Busta Wolf. Is this a game changer? Oh, here we go. Punish counter sets the table.
Shit.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatlines in. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Goes for the low kick. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again with a super art connect. Heats it up with a combo into super. Will that super be the turning point? Heading into the delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 will look, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Fight.
They trade hits, and now, what are both fighters plotting? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. No heavy. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets right in there. Takes them all the way to the corner with this super art connect. Goes for the super art. Starting something with the super. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. In a dire situation. In there! Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Their super art gauge is running on empty. Goes for the super art? Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Drive boosted Hadouken! Player 1 has a slight life lead. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They're going for the super art? Big blows. A quick breather. Dashes up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Can they close it? Raw super hard incoming! Too far connects with the throw! Flatline zone! This match ain't over yet!
Good. I'll give you that.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge! A jump? Backs away. Not about that. The low kick hits! Throws them! Oh, here we go! Raw super hard incoming! Big Bad and Beezy Buster Wolf telling them what's good! Impact squat! They trade hits! Broke shot! Perfect execution with the anti-air! Ooh, what a smart blow! What's this Chiku Hado gonna do? Amazing! Overhead! What a clutch low heavy! This is it! The shot pays off! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round 1.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that window! Bare knuckle roast! The throw whiffs! Still slugging it out at this range. Did well to get the buff in there. Alright, what's coming up next? Let's off a projectile to waste time. Nice cross-up. Knockdown. They were right to be on guard there. KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
The suit lands a punish counter for the first hit. Puts one in the pocket. Parries the projectile. Player 1 has the life lead. Overhead. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Next hit will end the round. Rolls in. Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
A lot of courage behind that super art at the start of the round. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Medium kick. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Big super art hit. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. A quick breather. Breaks those shins. Scrapping it out. Can this drive bring them back? Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still Shinku Hadouken. What were they thinking? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Bumps up. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. They return to center stage, experiencing burnout. Look at the audacity on display with that Buster Wolf. What's next? Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.